university. I learned better working hands-on, and I where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now, where I am now, in a special place, a tender warm embrace, where I am now. Took a long time to get to this place. Started out with a smile on my face. So life is pure as snow. No sorrow, no, no, no. I heard his love was there for me. Where I am now, better than before. Oh, where I am now, where I am. I'm in a special place. Oh, where I am now. I grew up and began to see life's not easy as it seems. Sometimes through this journey, things were hard to see. I found his precious words was there for me. Oh, I cried to the Lord, please save my life. I finally found His love was there for me. I come a long way now. I'm changing, and I'm praising the Lord. I'm celebrating. God is on the side. I come a long way. I'm changing, and I'm praising the Lord. I'm celebrating. God is on the side. God is on my side. God is on my side. I come along. I'm changing. I come along. I'm celebrating. It's a mountain, had to climb. Pain and sorrow knock me down. Cry to the Lord, change my life where I am now. Good evening, everybody. Yes, I am here. It's the 6 o'clock hour, and this is FYI After Dark. I'm your host, Yolanda Hinton. Hopefully, our co-host, Edward Everett, will pop in. In the meantime, we want to welcome you all. We want to welcome our platforms, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and LinkedIn. Oh, man. So glad to be on these platforms. Of course, we're on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on FYI Morning Show Live on the same platforms, but also live on Peace 95.3 FM, WGPL 1350 AM, and Peace WPCE 1400 AM. And we're just happy to be able to be on all those platforms, be able to get our message and things out to you all. This is FYI for your information, and anything that we can think of, any kind of information we want to bring to our, of course, on our daytime, our listeners and viewers. This evening, our viewers are on with us. I want you all to make sure you like and subscribe. Also, say something in the chat so I can shout you out as well. Um, I'm going to see who's on some of the other platforms. Again, welcome. Uh, FYI Morning Show is for your information, and we bring all kind of topics, all kind of speakers, all kind of subject matter. We serve that tea. We have a time of giving, and we have issues concerning men on our Wednesdays. What's under the hat? Issues concerning our women on what's in your closet. Sports talk, which was today, which was absolutely fabulous because guess what? We're right here in the playoffs, close to the Super Bowl. And honey, we have had a time this season, this NFL season. And so we really have thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you all have too. We have a lot of stuff that's going to be going on FYI, lot more things to share. I want to say good evening to Sharon Smith. Sharon Smith, do you know I've been trying to contact you? And hopefully you will get back with this girl. Anyway, you can inbox me or definitely just drop your number so I can give you a ring and tell me the best time to get with you. But anyway, it is so good to see you all on. So good to be here this evening. I have a few announcements before we go on with some of the things that we're going to talk about. And hopefully Mr. E will be popping in by that time. I want to remind you all that our Young Women Achieving Success program has started. Thank God. After the pandemic, oh my goodness, it was 3 years, and we could do only a few things. We could keep up with the girls, through conversations on the telephone, or we could. We also provided scholarships for our young ladies. In the meantime, we could not visit our site. Our site in Chesapeake was shut down. Even our Young Men Achieving Success program was shut down in Norfolk, and we could not get together with our young men as well. But we're back, we're up, and we are popping. And the girls are absolutely fabulous. During the pandemic, those 3 years, all our girls graduated. But the Lord has blessed us to have a whole new group of beautiful young ladies. Now, the ladies that are can be in the program are from 10 to 17 years old, and they don't have to be in Chesapeake only. You can be from Virginia Beach at 757 as long as you can get there at 6 o'clock p.m. We are there at New Galilee Baptist Church, 1765 South Military Highway on Wednesday evenings. And so if you have a niece, if you have a granddaughter, if you have a sister, if you have, someone, a neighbor who should be in this program, it's a free program, and we want you all to participate in it. Don't let your girls go without having a sisterhood or having a support system with other young ladies. You know, some of the girls that we have in the program don't have a lot of good friends. You know, they have classmates, but when they come into the club, they are able to really have a sisterhood. They can, bond with the young ladies. We go out. As a matter of fact, we just went out for our bowling activity. And I want to thank Les Smith, who provided that activity for his program, his young men's program. And the Young Women Achieving Success program was invited along with other youth. And we had a wonderful time bowling. They had food, they had fun, they had games, and it was really awesome. And this is some of the things that we do. We do a lot of things. We provide mentoring, we provide speakers, we have activities, we have field trip, we do college tours, we do all kind of things. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing the things that we provide. They go to shows. They get incentives. They have book clubs. We do so many things. We bring in great speakers, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful program. It's Crystal Community Development Corporation. My corporation that I have founded since 2004. We're a 501c3 organization. And of course, you all can be a part of it. You can actually help mentor or facilitate, or you can, just give. You can sponsor the program. You can, come out and speak to our young ladies. And you can just, just be a part of what I'm doing. It is not something that was just started today. It's been around, like I said, since 2004, and we are so excited and happy to have this program. We're hoping that we can soon have the Young Men Achieving Success program back, the site back. In the meantime, we can continue with our scholarships for our young men, and we can invite young men to go out, or we can even invest in a youth program that's already up and popping. But very excited about it and very glad. You all can call 757-287-6792 to get information, or you can go on my page, Yolanda Hinton, and you will see, or Young Women Achieving Success on Facebook, and you'll see it. You can inbox me, message me, and let me know. I'm getting ready to pull in our co-host. How you doing, Mr. E? How are you?
A pleasant good afternoon to you. Can you hear me?
I can.
And a pleasant good afternoon to you so much. So good afternoon. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day that the Lord has blessed us to have. And it's such a joy coming on After Dark, FYI, After Dark, with the host, Miss Yolanda, Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. All is well. I see you carrying on. I had a little thing that we had to do here at the office, so I'm back in the saddle again.
Absolutely. Mr. E, thank you so much for joining us. And yes, I was reminding our viewers to be a part of what we do on FYI Morning Show Live, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. I was telling them the stations that we're on, all the platforms that we're on, and they can be a part of what we're doing. They can be a special guest sponsor, an intern with FYI, and hey, let's make this a family. Let's make this a fun thing. And let's make this a community thing. Also, FYI After Dark, we need guests. We would love to feature folk that are doing great things, or we can have great topics, and we can just enjoy, discussions and things that are happening. Destiny, that's my baby. Look, I wish my Destiny would come and see us on Wednesdays sometimes. Destiny was a part of our Young Women Achieving Success program. She's a beautiful young lady. I miss her dearly. We do talk from time to time, but it's not like, seeing her. I would love to see her more. And so we want to say, welcome, young lady. Thank you for tuning in. And you all, if you're there, if you're watching, please say something. I just want to shout you out and just say good evening and thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for your support. I also want to remind everybody, Mr. E, if you see the little banner up there, our little brand is bullying is right underneath your nose. Not only do I host, but I am also an author of a new book. And I would really love for you all to support. It's in hard copy. You can inbox me for the hard copy autograph of the book. You can also download it. It's an ebook, and you can find it on Amazon and all the platforms that you can download. But it's also at Audible. You can go to ACX, you can go to audible.com, and you can get the book for your children, for your family, for your niece, nephew, whoever. It's a book for everybody, because guess what, Mr. E? Bullying is right underneath your nose.
And you're right. I want to say hello to my girl. That's my girl, Destiny. I have not seen her for such a long, long, long time. I want to say good afternoon to you. You listen, bullying is right underneath your nose. I mean, if you don't believe it, just look around. Just walk around and see how much what bullying are. We can't tell you enough about bullying, because bullying is everywhere. Bullying is at the hospitals, bullying is on the highway, Bullying is in cyberspace. Bullying is at the school. Bullying is at your home. Some parents, Miss Hinton, get bullied by their children in
Yes.
their own house. Some children bully their parents and disrespect their parents to, hey, and they're not adult bully, they're baby bully, they're young folks, young people that are really going off to the left and acting out of character. So yeah, you need to get that book. Bullying is right underneath your nose. Bullying is everywhere. And listen, one thing about this bullying, you can get it in both languages. You can get it in Spanish and you can get it in English.
Wow, yes, you can. So don't forget. She said, you'll definitely will be seeing me soon. She said, I am at work. So look, we can't keep a girl from working and getting those coins, but I am so glad that we see you. You have popped on and everything. It is just wonderful to be here, Mr. E. So much is going on. I was telling everybody about the fabulous time we had today with Sports Talk.
What a
And,
great time.
oh, man.
What a great time.
Look, I don't even want to get started on that, but it would be just, it was just a fabulous time to be able to talk about the playoffs and what's been going on and the Cowboys and the 49ers and everybody. So it was a good show.
Miss Hinton, I just want to let everybody know that I want to say congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers. And I want to say congratulations to everybody that was a part of the Dallas Cowboys because we made it to almost the third round. We almost made it. And I just want to let everybody know I am so, so proud of the Dallas Cowboys. At least we wasn't the first on the couch.
Oh, my goodness. Absolutely.
We weren't the first on the couch. We made it almost to the last round of sitting on the couch. And guess what? I want to thank you all. And those who didn't like, I got some haterade for you. And I got a can for you too. Miss Hinton, I got a can for all haters.
Well, you say all you haters out there, I tell you what, you all have put out enough hate for each other. But I tell you what, it's a great time, great sport. NFL was off the hook. Definitely this season. A lot of games were played. Some did fall by the wayside, but it was just definitely awesome. She said, my grandfather is talking. Destiny said, my grandfather is talking nonstop about the Cowboys. He's a Cowboy fan. Who's your team, Destiny? Mr. E is ride or die.
Ride or die.
Young boy. And it's a whole lot of Cowboy fans out there.
Ride or die.
Yes, ride or die Cowboy in the house.
Ride or die.
So, Mr. E, you're getting a lot of hateration.
Ride or die.
Look, are you getting any hate from your fans?
Miss Hinton, I done got a whole lot of hate mail. I got a whole lot of, not hate, but a lot of people are laughing and saying, hey, I'm glad you on the bench. I'm glad you with us. I'm glad you sitting on the couch with us. But that's okay. I can't stand it. I can't help but there's only 32 teams in the AFC and NFL, but all of them wants to get a star. So.
Oh, wow. I want to remind you all that on Wednesday, we'll be back at the station at 9:30 a.m. and we're going to have a special guest, Mr. E, who's going to be a part of that show.
And I want to invite y'all to listen to FYI on Thursday. It comes on at 9:30.
Did you say Thursday?
I'm sorry, on Wednesday. It comes on at 9:30 on Wednesday morning, and we're heard all over the world, not only in the 757 and the 252, but we're heard all over the world. Our special guest is Bishop Abel Sutton out of Elizabeth City. We'll be dealing with issues concerning men. That's what it's all about, issues. And from a bishop's perspective, we're going to let him dialogue with us and talk to us on Wednesday, and you don't want to miss what the Lord is about to say when we're dealing with issues concerning men.
Okay, well, that sounds mighty good. In the meantime, Mr. E, so much is going on in the city in the 757. And I want to say hello to our friend, Miss Modell Lewis. Oh, my goodness. She's finally on back with us. And we're glad to see her. Again, don't forget, you all, you can add to our chat, talk to us or I mean, just make sure you say hello so we can shout you out.
Shout you
But
out.
in the meantime, Mr. E, the city of Portsmouth is on fire. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
is it on fire
It's on
because of the
fire. It's
crookedness or
off,
what? Why is Portsmouth on fire?
it's off the hook. It is the grand opening of the River Casino is finally open. Brand new
Yes.
casino, 50,000 square feet. Folk are out there wrapped around the building. The traffic, even though it's being managed, I'm telling you, people are coming from far and near. And it is just amazing how Portsmouth has just evolved all of a sudden. You know, Portsmouth is on the map again. You know, Portsmouth was a nice city, had a lot going on. You know, the downtown area used to flourish with hotels and all kind of things. They've got a Renaissance Hotel back there. It's on downtown Norfolk. It has the water front area. And, you know, Portsmouth had a little brand, a little name going for it. But now in 2023, they have put a stamp and dropped the mic on their city. River Casino is up and it's popping. Today was the first day, the grand opening.
You know, I want to say congratulations to Portsmouth because they had a $340 million gaming and entertainment venue that opened today. $340 million gaming and entertainment vineyard opened today in Portsmouth, and it's a 24-hour vineyard. That means that it never sleeps. You know,
24 hours.
24 hours around the clock, tick tock, around the clock, with 24 hours where folk can go in and gamble all around the clock.
You know, that's some serious business, serious money. Folk, I'm telling you, they are coming everywhere. I saw many buses out there that have come up. These people are serious about this facility. They've had a soft opening during the early weekend, and it was wrapped around the building then. The traffic was backed up. And I know a few people that have gone in there and say it's absolutely fabulous. And it is, it reminds them of the MGM in Baltimore, Maryland and how you know it is just styled so fabulous.
You know, Miss Hinton, the address of that great vineyard is 3630 Victory Boulevard in the city of Portsmouth, Virginia. And they said when you go to Google it up and pull it up, they said the River Casino, Portsmouth, Virginia, is open 24 hours. Can you imagine folks being there all night long, just sitting there and being entertained? The entertainment venue is there. You know, I mean, there are going to be shows all around the clock. They're going to be, it's not just, and here's the thing that we got to look at. It's not just a gambling casino. It's not just gambling. You can go there for fine food. You can go there for fine entertainment. You can go there just to get away from the riffraff and enjoy yourself.
Absolutely. Now it's not their first time at the rodeo. The River Casino has, I believe, four other casinos across the country. And they say it's absolutely awesome. And it is doing quite well in those other places. And so Portsmouth is sitting here really, really excited. Anybody from Portsmouth, I want you to chime in. I want to say good evening to Roger Brown. Thank you for Rogers Brown with his wonderful group and band. I wanted to sing with them at one time, but they never look. Nobody ever retires in that in that group. Look, if you all ever retire your singer or need a guest singer or Rogers, you need to come and talk to this to Yolanda Hinton, the lady, and let her enjoy the beautiful music that you all always have. Mark Howard is here as well. Mark Howard, how are you? And so listen, y'all, we gotta talk. This right here is what do you say, Mr. E? Pandemonium. And
And
like I said, this is not their first time at the rodeo. Um, and it is styled like the MGM. So you're talking about not just gambling, you're talking about shows, you're talking about shopping. They're talking about having a space for a hotel and also the shows, the shopping, and the food, the
that's right.
restaurants.
That's right.
That's one of my favorite things. Hello, Barbara Loring, how are you? And so, you all can kind of look at the big picture and see that it's entertainment across the board. Now, I'm not a gambler like that. And so that may not be my cup of tea and it may not be my interests. But everything else, the shopping, the shows, the food, the fun. Look, they even have Top Golf in there, Mr. E, and that is awesome. And so, there are a lot of things you can do. Like I said, some people support gambling, some people don't. But it's here, and a lot of people are there.
That's
They're wrapped
right.
around the daggone building, and they are having a good time.
And
I want to go ahead, Miss E.
And that's what it's all about. Going to a place that's upscale. I mean upscale, beautiful, safe. You ain't got to worry about nobody ripping you off. I don't think they got security all
Yes.
over the place. And you can go in there and put your fine duds on. I'm saying duds like I'm a cowboy, y'all. Yeah. You can put your fine duds on and you can walk right in there and feel right at home. You can put your tuxedo on and say, I'm going into this place and I'm going to dine. You don't have to go to the one-armed bandit or the casinos to play, but you can also just go in and pick up a show, and just enjoy yourself. It's 24 hours, and guess what? I'm gonna try to ease my way in there.
Yeah, you got to be nosy. You got to do the tour. You got to go in there and see what's going on. A lot of people have gone to the soft opening. I heard some of them had on tuck gowns. I mean, they were dressed to kill. And they are definitely coming out with rave reviews and
That's right.
saying how this is something that, they can't believe is right and smack in the middle of Portsmouth, Virginia.
In Portsmouth, Virginia, my God. So, they're going to be coming from the north, south, the east, and the west. They already driving in like crazy. And, they're already going to that MGM or that River Casino, and they're going to have such a wonderful, wonderful time, Miss Hinton. And I know for a fact because I've seen so many folks talking about the casino. Have you heard any updates on the casino or the concerns about the community or concerns about the neighborhood?
Yes. There have been a few concerns. Now, one of the concerns is the parking. The parking lot, I think, holds 1,000 cars. But I mean, can you imagine the people that's going to be out there? I don't know how they're going to accommodate it. I did hear today on one of the news stories that Portsmouth thought that Norfolk would be further along with their casino, and so they prepared the garage and the parking according to how many they thought would patronize the river, and then the one in Norfolk, Virginia. And so look, Norfolk has not even broken ground. And so everybody is going to go there to that casino. We do know that Tidewater Community College is right there. And I'm not sure if Tidewater Community College is going to accommodate, the River Casino. Could be not.
That's right.
But that's something that people are concerned about, Mr. E. They're also concerned about the traffic. And right now, they are managing the traffic very well. Let me tell you one of the concerns that they have, which I have also. Smoking in the casino? Are you serious? That's a turnoff. And there are a few people that have come out and said, until they get rid of the smoking, they will not be back.
You
And
know,
so I'm really surprised, Mr. E. What do you think about that?
and you know, Miss Hinton, when you talk about smoking, that's smoking is secondhand smoke is dangerous.
I know.
You know,
I teach that. I teach.
secondhand smoke
That's
is
right.
dangerous, and sometimes folk don't want to smell like a cigarette or cigar. It's enough that they got the cannabis running around here and the tweed running
Well,
around
not
here.
inside now.
But now,
Not
when you sit
inside.
into a casino and the liquor is flowing, and the cigars and the smoke is flowing, and you passing by somebody else blow their smoke up in the air, and you might well go ahead and say, you look, I don't really want to be a cancer, my
Yes,
lungs scarred. I don't want to do that. So
absolutely.
yeah, I'm with everybody who's against smoking. Listen, if they can't get rid of the smoking, I don't think I want to make the trip.
Yeah, now they should have either smoking area or let people know no smoking. I can imagine what it's going to smell like in a few years to come with smoking and all. I just can't imagine. I don't even want to go in there if it's stale and it's just too much. Sharon says she said I'm allergic to cigarettes, cigars, and I am too. I actually get dizzy, Sharon, around cigarette smoke. And so I'm saying I cannot imagine sitting there, even though I may not even go into that part, but just the thought of all that smoke just staying inside of, it's just a little bit too much for me. And that's one of the complaints, Mr. E, that I've heard so far.
And other than that, if they get rid of the big fans, let's say they got the blowers and the fans sucking up everything. I really don't want to be around cigarette smoke. I don't
Yes.
want to be smelling like cigarette. I don't want to be smelling like a cigar. Back in the day, I even tried to smoke a cigar, and I thought I was big time. I thought I was the deal smoking a cigar, but I found out that won't for me. I found out that that cigarette smoking, cigar smoking, and then when I looked at the side of the box, it said cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health. So guess what? Even if I don't smoke cigarettes, or even though I don't smoke cigars, I don't want to be a part of secondhand
Yes.
cigars and cigarette smoking.
Yeah, my thing is, can't you maybe not smoke for a few hours? I mean, I'm sure you're not going to be in there for, maybe people will be in there more than 4 hours, maybe not. But I'm just saying, while you're there, that's a habit. Maybe you can put aside until you go out. They're going to have the alcohol, which I can't get secondhand alcohol. You drink it is in you, but the smoking. That's a bit too much, and I'm really hoping and praying that they're going to cut that out. That's too much for me.
Miss Hinton, I was sitting here just thinking, and I want our listeners to chime in and let us know what you think about the cigarette smoking or the cigar smoking. Here's another thing, Miss Hinton, the church folk. Listen, church folk, don't knock folk. It's entertainment
How
there.
do you think the church folk gonna knock them when they gonna be in there?
Do you think that gonna be some that's gonna sit there and say you're going to hell because you in there, and they don't know what you're doing. They don't know if you're gambling, just enjoying a show, or eating a great dinner.
Well, the thing about it, they can probably go in and see what's going on. I know they have concerns, and even people that are not churchy or church folks have concerns about gambling and making sure people are gambling and drinking responsibly.
Yeah.
The thing about it is you can, people can do whatever they want to do. But the thing about it is this hopefully this is not something that's going to entrap people that are already wasting and not knowing how to manage money and have those addictions. We're hoping that it's not catering to that. We're
You
hoping that the message is out there that you'll be responsible, that you won't take your mortgage payments and your baby diaper money and all your stuff that you need for your children and for yourself and go down there and mess yourself up. There are people that have been addicted. Gladys Knight talked about her addiction. going out there gambling, and it's a possibility if if you overindulge. And
That's right.
another thing, when that money start coming, because they're going to be winners. It's not going to be
That's
a
right.
thing where
That's
everybody
right.
going to go in there and lose money, honey. They're going to make sure people are coming out there with the big pot of gold sometimes. And so when you're tempted like that, when it seems like easy money, and when you can't, get in your mind that if I try again, I think I'll get. If
I
I
can do
try
it.
again, and if you keep trying, next thing you know, you going out there selling stuff, and who knows what you. We don't want
Run,
you to sell too much stuff, but
running.
So I'm saying there's a possibility that some people won't be responsible. So I'm saying the message of having a casino, I hope that message of being responsible is going hand in hand with it. I want to know what you all think in the chat. How do you feel? Do you think gambling is going to be addictive to a lot of people? Do you think Portsmouth is going down a slippery slope? Or is it going to be, like they said, asset to the community, tax money coming in? They're able to, repair and do more things for the community. Jobs. So you see the positive. You see wherein the Portsmouth can really benefit. But we want to make sure that other side, the dark side of it, where people are not coming in and lives being torn up with becoming alcoholics, or addicted to all kind of things, and also gambling. It's just a possibility, and we hope that that's not what's going to happen.
Miss Hinton, there's a lot of people talking about that. Once you get in there, if you're a heavy drinker, and if you're sitting at the casino table and you're drinking and drinking and drinking, and then all of a sudden you got intoxicated, and now because you done lost all of your money,
Mm.
you done lost all of your money. Now what you gonna do? You done lost all of your money. Sharon Smith said something. She said, great for tourists, entertainment, tax revenue, but there is homelessness, high crime in the marginalizing community. Will the tax revenue be used to combat those issues?
Ooh, what a
We
good
hope.
question. What a good statement. I can imagine, Mr. E, that people are coming near and far. I can imagine down at the ocean front, people are have, a place to come out and just enjoy the family and shows and whatnot. But like she said, the money that's coming in, the tax revenue that's coming in, is it going to straighten up the homeless situation? Homelessness, I don't know if you all are looking around, but you can go to any city around, especially in the 757, you're going to see homelessness and trafficking. It's all that stuff
That's
is
right.
right
That's
there.
right.
So what things are going to be done with that money? How are they going to use that money? Will people continue to be able to get good jobs? Will they clean up the streets? Will homeless people ever, have a place to go? Or, how will they do it? She says, yes, people that are excessive gamblers with stress issues may drink alcohol to self medicate. We've got to be careful, especially in the times that we're living in with so much anxiety. We're coming through and trying to survive through COVID, and things are unpredictable. People have lost jobs, and so hopefully, like I said, entertainment. This is what this is supposed to be for, and it's supposed to be employment for many and tax revenue for the city. Let's keep it like that, and let's make sure we don't go down a road that we'll regret.
You see what Miss Mardell Lewis said? The pastor will be preaching on that smile they taken from the church.
Ooh, you think they take it from the church? Do you think the saints gonna be there? The saints, or will they forbid the saints to go down there, But some, like I said, some people are, they're out there, they're gamers, they're going out there, they're just going to enjoy themselves, and the new attraction in the city, and we'll see where it goes. Just make sure you are doing this thing responsible. Like I said, when you find yourself selling goods, selling stuff to get in there, look, using your baby mama checks and going going in there and you got to pay your rent or you got to pay the light bill, and you say, "Well, I'll pay it next time. Maybe I can," you know. We
Baby,
take your time.
baby need a new pair of shoes.
Don't
You
take
know,
your
tell
time. Whatever you do, don't take your time down there. But
them. You think that they win lump sums of money, they're gonna pay their tithes on that?
ooh, well, that's another thing. You never know. You know where people bring their money. Uh, do you think it's going to be good for everybody concerned, Mr. E? Do you have any concerns
Well, see,
personally?
my concern is I'm just looking at the people going down there for enjoyment. That's all
Hmm.
I'm looking for. I don't want folks to go down to the casino and when they get down there, it becomes a drug. It
Mm.
becomes an addiction. You know,
Mm.
it's hard for them to they stop going home because the
Yes.
casino is open 24 hours. They stay there all night long. They stay there
Hmm.
all night long, and health problems. You know,
Yes.
because sometimes folks can stay in these casinos all night long, drinking and playing and not eating and not
Mhm.
eating and not eating. But I think the enjoyment, it can be an enjoyment thing where you can go and find great plays and great musical and
Mhm.
great sightseeing, and
Yes.
just to get out and do something totally different where you can dress up and have
Yes.
fun. Because I like dressing up, put on a nice suit and shirt and
Hmm.
tie, and I and watching a play,
Yes.
and watching not just a movie, but going to a play and enjoying a musical, the Can, the Cats, you name it.
Yes.
That would be something that will be grand to bring into the city.
Absolutely.
But here's the thing that you said something earlier that they was looking to offset it. They was looking for the Norfolk
Yes.
casino to open just as well as the Portsmouth casino, because right now thousands and thousands
Yes.
thousands of people are piling in at the Casino in Portsmouth, Virginia. Yes, I believe that they're going to take the money that they make in there and get some of these things that they want to get accomplished.
Yes.
Homelessness, they're going to get hospitals made. I believe they're going to turn it back into the city. Wait a minute. When I said that, something hit me because Portsmouth city managers have not been faithful.
Oh, yeah, they have had problem with leadership issues. I know city council, they've had rifts and all kind of bucking and carrying on with one another.
So, for the love of money, folks will see all that doorway meat coming in, and I can see these city officials sitting around the table with stacks and stacks and stacks of money coming in, and then you holler, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. They tried to pay me. Well, come on now. I'm not saying that the city official of Portland, you nice people that are over there, that you would do anything wrong. But I
Well,
hope that when people drive into the casino, that there won't be nobody standing on the side of the road looking like they're
yeah.
asleep,
Well,
or
I tell you
somebody.
what, they're very excited, and they feel like it's going to be an asset to the community revenue. And we hope and pray that the leadership there, they can come together and they can really show the city how to rise above mere survival and find success. Make sure money, jobs are created. Make sure, houses and things are renovated and the businesses are flourishing. And that's what one of the concerns. Another concern, Mr. E, is that the surrounding businesses are saying, is
That's
this
right.
gonna help us? Is
That's
this for
right.
y'all only? And so this is the thing. You need to, in my opinion, make sure you strengthen your brother. You getting all the goods, and you got those businesses that have been there all the time. Nobody's patronizing them no more. They're going down, and y'all steady going up.
That's
And
right.
so
That's right.
those businesses have concerns, and the community has a concern. They are saying that security is going to be excellent there. And we're hoping that, because let me tell you, this is a dangerous time that we're living in, Mr. E.
That's
And
right.
we're hoping that, they're dotting every I, crossing every T, looking out for those people that will come in and do harm, looking out for people that will come in and try to take away, because they said today on one of the news stories that they guarantee if anybody gets what you call it, a big pot, that they are going to be safe going home. They're going to see to it that those people are able to go home safe, feeling secure about what's going on. And so we want to hear about safety. We want to hear that you got security everywhere, cameras. We want to hear that you're not sitting up here, spoken people to death and causing a whole lot of cancer. Because I'm telling you, people will sue you in a minute. You got to be careful about that secondhand smoke. People got health issues that they are concerned about. And so, yeah, there are a lot of concerns. Businesses have concern. The community has concerns, but hopefully this is going to be something good. See, it works in other communities now. The
That's right.
MGM in Baltimore, Maryland, has been flourishing for quite some time, and I've been there to the shows. I've been shopping. I've been at the restaurants there and the surrounding area where the shopping is. I'm not a gambler, so I just walk through. I can walk through and see all the people out there enjoying themselves, and so it's working in other places and stuff like that. Of course, when you go to Las Vegas, my goodness, if you've been to Las Vegas, it is nothing but a place where you can go, every hotel you can go and you can gamble. And so that's been flourishing for years and years and years and working. And
And
so,
Miss Hinton, they have not finished and completed it yet. They also got to put the hotels up. You know,
absolutely.
they still got to put the hotels up, and I'm telling you that it's going to be fabulous. I can see folks just riding around in their big limousine, pulling up to the front.
Really? You see it
Oh
like that?
yeah,
You see it like Las Vegas then?
oh yeah. I mean, you bring in big Las Vegas into Portsmouth, where now it's going to be called Little Las Vegas. I am so glad that they are keeping it on land and not on the riverboat. Because
Oh,
they
yeah.
had a riverboat gambling, but I'm so glad they got it on land, because you can get intoxicated on a boat and they throw you overboard, or you can get to the point where you done lost your money and you jump overboard. But here, I am so glad. But I just want everybody to enjoy themselves. Don't take it as if it's something bad, but take it as an enjoyable place where you can go hang out and look at great shows and enjoy yourself.
Well, we shall see. And Norfolk, I'm wondering about Norfolk. What's the status on Norfolk's
We're gonna
casino?
have to look up on that, and we'll tell you more about that. Let me see if I can't pull something up about Norfolk Casino, because Norfolk should be coming on the map real soon. You
Uh-huh.
know, you know.
Yeah, the
Um,
Pomoka Indians and Waterside, I guess I thought had gotten things together, but hey, they haven't broke ground yet, and we shall see. That's supposed to be big and fabulous. I saw some prints, some blueprints of some of that stuff, and it was absolutely, absolutely fabulous. So,
that's
Mr.
right.
E,
Uh-huh.
go
That's
ahead. I
right.
have a little.
I just got a little information that I want to talk to our let you know about the Norfolk Casino. They said Norfolk Headwater Casino opened 2024. The Norfolk Headwater Casino will be opening 2024. Its temporary opening will be 2023. It's in headquarter results. The Headwater Resort, a casino in Norfolk, Virginia, will be a $500 million
Ooh,
casino.
oh my goodness.
Hotel built at the Elizabeth River, and the river Elizabeth River, at the Elizabeth River,
Huh?
next to the Harbor Park. The casino will feature 3,000 slot machines and 150 table games.
Mm.
And the hotel will offer 300 guest rooms and suites Construction will start 2022 and finish in the summer of 2024. So and a temporary site for the casino will open 2023 and operate during the construction. That's the headwaters result in the city of Norfolk, Virginia.
Well, we shall see. We shall see. Y'all haven't broken ground yet. Hey, seeing is believing.
You know, as I
You
begin
know,
to
if you
look
all
at it,
stop fighting, then you can have the.
as I begin to look at this, the Pomoka Indians tried sign a development agreement with the city of Norfolk January 20, 2022 to build a $500 million casino and hotel that's 13.4 acres of the city land along the Elizabeth River and next to the harbor park to the purpose of building
Yes.
$500 casinos and hotels.
Absolutely. But not only the casinos, you got so many things up and popping. They have the over there at Military Mall, Circle Mall, honey. They're talking about bringing a wonderful attraction there. You have the waterfront, of course, ocean with something in the water. Great attractions. They, this city right here, this 757,
It's
the
booming.
Hampton Roads area is gonna boom, and you're not gonna be able to stop progress, especially when you got folk with this right here. Uh,
Money
that
talk,
is
and don't
that's
forget the military.
bringing in the goods. And I'm wondering if they're going to ever have a team. With all this going on, it would seem like they would. Hey, Virginia will finally get a professional ball team.
You know, Virginia had a ball team a long time
Had
ago.
that's
They
a
had
had.
the Virginia Squires that was here, a basketball squad, but they did not do what they do. So with all this
That was
attraction, going on, guess what? Y'all can get ready because Norfolk will be booming. Portsmouth will be booming. Chesapeake, you can come over. Newport News, you can come over and enjoy yourself at any place,
yes,
any time,
absolutely.
and you can stay the night by renting one of the greatest hotel rooms there are.
Miss Veronica Lee Pierce, voila, sweet pea, how are you? It's good to see you. All you all that are up here, make sure you say something in our chat. We'll shout you out. We are just excited about what's going on. I mean, look at the news. You all gonna see it wrapped around the building. People are going in. They're very excited, and we cheer them on because they're saying some great things are going to come out of this project. And so we're glad to see that. Norfolk is on the move. Portsmouth. People are building. People are. I wonder, Mr. E, if it's a result of people are just excited about coming through the pandemic. We're still surviving through it, but so many things have changed. So many things are getting back to a new normal, and so with that, there's always a spurt of progress and success that's always in the air. And in the air, I hope you all catch hold of it. Catch hold of how opportunity is going to come for many. Catch hold of how jobs are going to come for many. Catch hold of how people are going to partner and collaborate and go into business with one another. Catch hold to the positive and look out for one another, because I really believe that success is going to come because we are coming together. We are coming to make things happen. And like Sharon was saying, hopefully, people won't forget the homeless. They won't
That's
forget
right.
those that are, downtrodden. They won't forget the church. They won't forget, one another. They won't forget single mothers, and they won't forget, family. And that, this will be a thing that will build up the community. Let it be that. Pray
You
that
know,
it is that.
That's right. I want to say good afternoon to Mr. Frank Smith, Miss Denise Sherrod, Miss Roberta Cotter, Miss Barbara Lauren, Miss Jewel Corporal, Miss Mordell Lewis, Miss Sharon Smith, and a host of others. Thank you so very, very much. Miss Hinton, this This is After Dark. Is one of FYI. After Dark is one of the greatest things that ever could have happened to FYI. It's gonna get deeper than this.
Absolutely. We're going to come with all kind of topics, honey. Look, after dark means we're going to be able to expand our boundaries. On the morning show, we keep it quite conservative, and sometimes we can go, a little higher in things. But after dark, we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff,
That's right.
especially in our February. We have our February month coming, a month of love and Valentine's Day and all kind of stuff. And we are hoping just to bring some really great fun and doing stuff with couples. And we'll have the Love Doctor on. And we're going to get deep into conversations that we don't necessarily do during our morning show. And we want you all to be a part of it. We want you all to suggest, inbox me or Mr. E. Inbox us. Tell us some of the things that you all would like to talk about. And some of them may be deep, and that's okay. We know how to, edit, and we know how to keep things balanced on this platform. But we want to make sure we talk about all kind of stuff, things that concern men, women, boys, and girls. Last week, Mr. E, we talked about the week before, I believe, we talked about a young man that shot his
That's
teacher.
right.
And we wanted to hear from the community what you think about it, what should be done, what's the updates. So we talk about gun control, we talk about all kind of things. And I don't know if you all are aware of it, but this month is the month addressing trafficking, which is a big problem in the Hampton Roads area. I don't know if you all know that either, but down there, the ocean front and throughout our Hampton Roads area, there are a lot of people being trafficked. And they're not just little children or kids, teenagers, they're grown-ups too. And so they're addressing it. We're hoping. I contacted an agency today, Mr. E, to see if they would come on and talk with us. And so we'll be talking about those things that are going on. We'll be talking about the gangs, what's going on, and how in the world are they thriving in the midst of all that's going on with COVID and all this kind of stuff. They're talking about fentanyl and heroin and drugs that really are bringing down the community. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about money, finances. We're going to talk about business. We're going to talk about love. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. And we want you all to be right here in the midst of it with us.
That's right. And just in case, since February is right around the corner, just in case, I want to challenge all of you to really look at the giving and the gift giving. I believe, Miss Hinton, what we're going to talk about a little bit more, that Valentine's Day is not just for one, it's for two.
And you and whoever.
That's right.
But Mr. E is talking. Mr. E, just come out and say what you mean. Mr. E is not pleased with us ladies.
That's right.
Because Mr. E believes that
Oh,
ladies are not taking men serious when it comes to giving. I don't know. We're gonna find that out the month of February. Ladies, are you giving your man or your significant other the best of the best?
That's right. That's right. That's right. If he don't like no flowers, then you can give him not just a screwdriver set and a hammer and a nail to put him to work. I think that you need to reach out and, because if he don't bring a teddy bear, if he gets you a teddy bear, that goes to show you that he loves you. And just don't put it on the shelf. It's collecting dust. And I know how y'all don't never dust it off. You just let it sit there.
Well, we're going to have our...
And you wonder why your allergies are messing up. Clean that bear down.
Well, we're going to have Tony G, our love doctor, on, and a couple of other people that are going to talk to us about love in 2023 and couples and marriage. And, who's getting married in these days Who's staying married in these days and time? What is a relationship now? You can't define it as just one thing anymore, because relationships look different now. It's not just man and woman. It's man and man. It's woman and woman. It's just a whole lot of things. They even have this thing where you have a men marrying more than one woman. Relationship is defined so differently in this day and time, and so we're gonna address that. We don't have our heads in the sand now, baby. We don't have our heads in the sand because relationships, whether you agree with them or not, have changed.
That's right. That's right. So you might well get ready for the change. But if you stick to the same old way that you're used to, then it's up to you. It's a choice that you have to make. Make sure that you make the right choices. Make sure that you do right, because because there can be jealousy on every hand. If you're in agreement with this, I know Nick Cannon, and Nick Cannon got all these babies running around here like crazy, and these women ain't gonna stand for it. Miss Hinton, I have a man in my church, and I have a man in my church, and he told me, he said, Pastor, I just want to let you know I got 30 children. I said, what? He said, yes, I got
Really?
30. He said, I got 30 children and I take care of all 30 of them.
Well, as long as he's taking care of it, I don't have a problem. I mean, if he's slinging like that, hey, help yourself, baby. But I'm saying those are some of the things we're going to talk about. We're talking about some folks got 30 and not taking care of them. Some people got one and not taking care of them. But we're going to talk about that too, taking care of your children
That's right.
and seeing that they get the best. And making sure people understand that you can still be dedicated and you can still, have those, that real good love that people have and people are still enjoying. People are still in love, Mr. E. People are still getting married. Like I said, relationships may be different, but they're still there. And so we'll be talking about that in February along with some other things. And so look, I want you all to have a wonderful evening. We're going to be back on Wednesday, FYI morning show at 9:30 a.m. Please meet us there. Please like and share our content. Follow us on social media. We need you all. The numbers, even if you all are interested in interning or sponsoring or being a special guest, we would love to have you on either one of the platforms.
That's right.
And we come on After Dark every Monday at 6 p.m. And so, yes, we're going to be pulling in guests and talking about a whole lot of things. And so make sure you all join us and be a part of this. Make sure if you go out to the casino that you go out and you be responsible for, how you use your money, and make sure you manage your money well. You can take that a little bit for entertainment, a little bit, but make sure you're doing the things that you need to do with your money. We'll be talking about those things as well. So, Mr. E, we're getting ready to go. I want to just say thank you for all you all that came on with us. If you have an opinion, you can pop on. Just give us your email address, and we can pull you right in, and you can be right here live with us and say, "Hey, I just want to say this to the audience. I just want to speak my mind," or whatever. And so we look forward to having a time when we'll have panel discussions, where we can pull everybody in and have a great audience and just have a good time now. Come on, y'all. We got this thing, and we want it to be very successful for you and for our community to rise up above mere survival and find success with your information. All the information in the world we can bring you. All the tea in the world we can bring you. We want to be able to just be here for you all. Thank you so much for the support.
And we want to make sure that we hear your input. Make sure that you tell us what you would like.
Absolutely.
We don't mind you getting involved. And we want to say thank you so much for getting involved, so that everybody would know it's not just us, it's all of us in this thing together. All right?
Absolutely.
That's for your information. That's FYI with your host, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton. I'm at Everett.
Look, don't forget the Royal Ladies Pie. Look, you can still get pies now. You don't have to be just the holidays for your special event, special occasion. I'm very excited about it. Thank you all that have supported me. And anytime you want a pie or desserts and things like that, make sure you inbox me, or the number is 757-470-0224. And just let me know, hey, we need desserts, or my organization, or my conference, or my school, or my prison, or wherever, whatever, my business needs your desserts and pies. And so we can provide them. So look, I'm going to tell y'all, I'm getting ready to go, chill back, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And I want you all to do the same.
Thank you
Missy,
so very
thank you so much for joining us. And you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Don't forget to join us on Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Two up, two down, VA.